How can you miss someone you've never met?
It was a little over a year ago. I put out my first song. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing in bands since I was like 9 or 10 years old. So it's been like a lifetime of music and kind of getting better and better and learning different skills until I kind of was finally comfortable enough, like a year and a half ago, to start really like being like, you know what, I'm ready to like to say what I need to say and do it my way. Totally, yeah, no, that was like that was kind of the goal. I wanted it to feel kind of like casual and familiar. But yeah, no, that feeling of like, yeah, I wanted Caught in the Middle specifically to feel super like kind of, I guess, nostalgic, like just in that, some of my favorite songs, like the first time I hear them, I'm like, I feel like I've heard this before, but you haven't, but it just feels so familiar that it just is like, it's easy to get into, it's easy to kind of like understand and play and listen to again and again. I think overall, I take my music super seriously, but I don't take myself too seriously. Like when I'm writing a song, it's like it means everything to me, and it's the only thing I care about. But just like in everyday life, I'm just like kind of goofy, like I don't take anything else too seriously. But I do take my music super seriously, and I try and write kind of like the most emotional songs that I possibly can. Yeah, guitar first. I started when I was like 8 or 9, and the first time around, I hated it. I just couldn't. I think I just had a really bad teacher. But then like half a year later, I was like, no, I gotta do this. This is too cool. Cause my dad played guitar, and I was like, I need to learn because it just looks so cool. So about like half a year later, I picked it up, and then I just never put it back down after that.
Is
Yeah,
it
so
still you?
everything that I've done has just been produced only by me. I guess I'm kind of a control freak in the studio in a way. I don't know, like I'm obsessed with sounds, and I love songwriting so much that I like, I want to see the songs through all the way. Like it's important for me to be like hyper involved in everything that I do. And that I put out, like if I'm gonna put something out and say like, hey world, this is me, this is my art, like I want to feel like 100% behind it. So that kind of helps like mitigate the risk of it kind of leaving the realm of my world. Yeah, totally. No, I mean, I was super, super grateful as far as like my first year of kind of like existing as Alexander 23. Like I had unbelievable opportunities as far as like touring and collaboration and just like mentors and people to work with on both the creative and the business side. So, yeah, and I think an important thing to note is like, like I feel like, some like more early stages, singer songwriters, not that I'm like, here, but like some people are just kind of starting out. Ask me like how did it happen so fast in this year, and it's like the answer is that it didn't. Like I've been like writing songs since I was 12 years old. I've been playing in bands, I have been performing, I've been learning how to produce for the last 6 years. So it's like I think a lot of people see kind of like quote unquote overnight or very rapid rising success stories, and it can be extremely discouraging. So I want everyone to kind of understand that like this has been like 15 years in the making at this point. It was crazy. Like I'll never forget the day that call came in, especially it being so kind of early into my career. It was so cool. I mean, it's like something that I watched. It's a show that kind of navigates a really tricky topic that I also try and navigate in my music. So, and even just on a like a more aesthetic level, to be like just like to look at that soundtrack and see my name next to so many artists who I look up to was so incredibly cool. It was such a privilege to kind of be a part of that. I don't know exactly what the format in which I'm gonna put music out is yet. I'm gonna be announcing some stuff soon that I'm very excited about. All I can say for sure is that I've been writing, I think, the best music that I've ever written. And I'm incredibly proud of it, and it will be coming out very soon. More than one song. Yeah, I mean, like I love writing, and writing for me is like something I would do if I had to pay money to do it, I would still do it. Like it's important for me to do. So like there will always be more music. There will always be new music. We were high school friends and high school lovers. Got a bit of Jack from your big bottle. Ooh, Didn't know that cop was undercover till he pressed your hands against each other. And you were my very first love, and I thought you'd be my last, till I found out that days go fast. How did we get here and how do we get back? Wish I could do it all again. We were just kids then, doing our best when all of the rest got in the way. And I miss my best friend, drunk at the dead end. All of our stress would melt away. How did we get here and how do we get back? We were high school friends and high school lovers. When the bell would ring, we'd find each other. Oh, imagine if we went to the same college, would we still lock lips? Maybe you would hate my guts. Oh no, we'll never know. How did we get here and how did we get back? Wish I could do it all again. We were just kids then, doing our best when all of the rest got in the way. And I miss my best friend, drunk at the dead end. All of our stress went out away. How did we get here and how do we get back? Oh.